Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something I see trip people up all the time. Odoo Community versus Odoo Enterprise.
hmm
They look pretty similar on the surface, don't they? But the actual experience, it can be pretty different.
That's exactly it. And that's what we want to unpack for you today. Community is that free open source base enterprise.
Hmm.
That's the paid version, the one with all the bells and whistles, and crucially, the official support.
Right.
So our mission here really is to help you figure out which setup actually makes sense for your needs beyond just looking at the price tag.
Okay, let's start with Odoo Community then. The DIY route, you could
Mhm.
say. What do you actually get with it?
Well, you get the core stuff, your basic CRM, sales tools,
Hmm.
inventory management, project tracking,
Hmm.
even simple accounting is in there.
And the big draw is obviously that it's free. But it's more than that, isn't it? It's the control.
Exactly. Full control. You can host it where you want, tinker with the code. You've got the technical chops. You can customize it deeply without paying license fees per se. That's really appealing for some teams.
But freedom comes with responsibility, as they say. What are the trade-offs? What's the catch with going the community route?
Well, the biggest one is support, or rather the lack of official support. If something goes wrong, you're either digging through forums, debugging it yourself, or you're paying a third-party consultant. There's no Odoo hotline to call.
Right, you're on your own.
Pretty much. And then there's the upgrade problem. This is a big one. Because people customize community so much, those customizations often, well, they break when a new major Odoo version comes out.
The API changes and suddenly your custom module doesn't work.
Precisely. So migrating to the new version isn't just a click of a button. It often means significant developer time, basically rewriting or fixing your custom bits. That free license starts to look less free when you factor that in. It's technical debt.
Okay, so support and upgrades are potential headaches. What about features? Are you actually missing out on tools if you stick with community?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is often the tipping point for businesses. You don't get some of the more advanced modules. Think more sophisticated accounting features, multi-company consolidation, specific hardware integrations like the IoT box.
And the mobile app too, right? I hear that one a lot.
That's a huge one. The fully supported native mobile app for doing things like warehouse scanning or field sales, that's enterprise only. Community users have to rely on third-party apps or web access, which isn't always as smooth.
Okay, so that leads us nicely into Odoo Enterprise. What's the value proposition there?
So enterprise basically takes everything in community
Mm.
and builds on it. You get all those core modules, plus the advanced ones we just mentioned, a generally slicker user interface, and that native mobile access,
And crucially, the support.
and the support, direct from Odoo. Plus, things like upgrades are handled, especially if you use Odoo Online or Odoo.sh. It's designed to be more stable, more polished, and easier to scale because Odoo guarantees compatibility and helps you maintain it. You're paying for peace of mind, essentially.
But there is a cost. It's not free. You pay per user, per month, right?
Correct. And depending on the apps you add and the number of users, that subscription cost, yeah, it can add up, especially once you get past, say, 15 or 20 users. You really need to see the value to justify it.
So bringing it all together for someone listening who's trying to decide, when does community make sense?
Community is often a good fit if you're, say, just starting out, maybe prototyping an idea, or if you have a really small team, and this is key. You have strong technical expertise in-house, someone who genuinely understands Python, PostgreSQL, and is comfortable managing servers and those tricky upgrades. You save cash up front, but you need to be prepared for the ongoing technical effort.
Okay. And enterprise.
Enterprise becomes the smarter choice when stability and scalability are your main goals. If you need those advanced features, if you rely on mobile access, if you want guaranteed support and smoother upgrades without dedicating your own developers to just keeping the lights on, well, then paying the license fee makes a lot more business sense. It lets you focus on the business, not on the ERP's plumbing.
Right. It avoids turning a software choice into a constant IT project.
Exactly.
So the final thought for you to chew on is this. When you really factor in the cost of developer time, good developers aren't cheap, and the potential disruption from broken upgrades, does that upfront saving with the community version genuinely outweigh the long-term cost and effort? Or are you just delaying the inevitable expense? Something to really think about as you plan your system.